Welcome to 10 News Network. Myself Singh Sangeeta, and today we are at Birla Institute of Management Technology for discussing about the on-job training in the PGDM Retail Management Program. To provide insights on this topic, we have with us Professor Manoj Pant. Sir, welcome to 10 News Network.
Thank you.
We would like to ask what is unique about the on-job training in the PGDM Retail First Year Program?
See, the PGDM Retail is a sector-specific program, and to bridge the gap between the theoretical concepts taught in the class and the practical field work. So we have something called a on-job training. In this, the learners would go to the stores, outlets, malls for 1 month and understand the operations there. We have about 10 to 12 brands with whom we are associated. Learners are allotted a preference for whichever format or brand they want to do OJT in, and that all happens in NCR.
Sir, could you tell us more about the structure and objectives of on-job training?
The structure is has got couple of uh, 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 foundations to it. One is that the gap between the theoretical concepts taught in the class and the practical learnings for a typical PGDM retail store, that is bridged. First is that. Second, students are actually conditioned to work in the field also. So imagine a learner working prior to the internship, working in the outlet or the format for a month, understanding the things. We provide them a checklist of points to be covered up during that time, and learners uh, immerse and soak themselves in the experience and learn a lot of practical things about which they would have read in theory.
Sir, how does on-job training benefit retail students during their final placement?
Well, a very important question, and I would say that is the USP of this PGDM retail program, where we have a on-job training, which is a precursor to the summer internship, which is for a longer duration. So this bridges the gap for a month, where students learn lot of fundamental theoretical concepts which they have learned, and they would experience it firsthand in the store and interact with lot of people who have got rich experience in retail. So it's a soaking in experience for a lot of learners, and learners emerge better off getting the insights from a lot of retail staff who might not be as qualified as they are, but nevertheless they have got a sound and grounded experience in the field.
So, as you talked about the benefits, please also tell us the companies and brands where the students do their on-job training.
Well, this time we have about 12 brands with which the students are doing their on-job training. Some of the brands are leading names in retail like Reliance Smart, Reliance Smart Bazaar. We have a brand called Carrot Lane, which primarily deals in diamonds. We have Lifestyle, Shoppers Stop. We have got Pantaloon. We have got US Polo. We also have got Arrow. Besides this, students are also doing OJT in Metro Cash and Carry. And last but not the least, many of the students have shown their interest to work in malls, mall operations. So we have associated with the DLF brands, where students are going to 4 of their outlets and doing the on-job training there.
Sir, how rigorous and methodical is the on-job training process?
So very important question. Now, what is method and rigor without a bit of hardcore legwork? So we ensure that the learners go for 30 days to the outlets or the formats where they're assigned to do. They have to share a timestamp photograph on a daily basis. So say for example, you are a prospective learner going for on-job training. So when you reach the store, you'll have to click a selfie and put it, upload it on the LMS. So this ensures that people actually go to the store and spend the time. And when you check out from the store, you similarly upload a timestamp photograph on our LMS. So that I cannot upload today's photograph tomorrow. That would not be allowed. That is the first part. Second part, we provide the evaluation and feedback form to the store manager or the HR executive or the department executive, whosoever is associated to give the feedback for the learner. So this ensures that the learner is closely monitored on various parameters. Third component is that the learner post the OJT prepares a report, and this report is evaluated by the faculty mentor. And last but not the least, post the OJT gets completed, we have a Viva. The Viva is done by people from the industry, the experts from the industry who are not faculties. So this ensures a rounded, balanced opinion of various stakeholders about the OJT. And I would also want to add that when the faculty mentor evaluates the report, we also have a provision where the faculty mentors, 4 or 5 faculty mentors who are assigned to a group of 60 students, maybe 12 students per faculty mentor, go to the field visit to that learner and get a first-hand experience of how their learning experience has been, whether there is any gap, whether the learner is doing the desired task expected of them. So that's that. It's a 360-degree evaluation of learner, and learner does not have any leeway other than to learn and soak in the learnings.
Thank you so much, sir, for talking with 10 News and providing insights for us in this important topic.
Thank you.